Yo, what is up, everybody? This is NavarroCAST. This is me, my podcast. So yeah, sit back, listen, enjoy. Hope you guys like it. And
Having a great New Year so far. I know it's only been 2 days into the New Year, but yeah. Um, First, before I say anything, let's give a big ass shout out to fucking Jimmy Butler the other night. My God, man, like, yo, 50 points. He might have had more than 50, but I'm pretty sure he had like 52, 53. Just snapped the other night, like. And with the Bulls, I don't know what's going on right now. Like, we need to get our shit together because I can't. We have a good team and we just can't go on a win streak or we win one and then lose one. It's just like back and forth. So I don't know. We need to get our shit together. But yeah. So I just wanted to give a big shout out to Jimmy Butler, doing his thing. And but besides the New Year, hope that everyone's doing good. Everyone had a good Christmas. I know I did. I was out in Cali, visiting my family. So it was a great Christmas for me. I got to see my nieces and nephew and my sister. They were all surprised that I came back to visit. They had no idea. And it was just a good time. Just a good time to relax and, get away from things. Yeah, so other than that, like, it's been chill. Like, I'm trying to do new things and learn new things. I'm still out here. If people that are listening know me, I'm doing my thing in the gym still, and that's always gonna come first for me. Like, and I've always thought about doing a podcast, but I didn't know how to like start off with it, and I didn't think I could talk as much as I should. So I'm just gonna start off doing like 30-minute podcasts, and if it goes from there, it goes from there, and we'll see. I'll probably have like, I don't know about like special guests, but I mean like I'll have people that I know or that want to do it with come in with me. So I'm tired of waiting for people that say they want to do things with me or that want to do stuff but never get it started because they got other shit to do or they're just full of themselves, So I'm just gonna start it myself, and if no one wants to do it or no one wants to join me, that's fine. Like, I do it myself. I don't care. And then so that's why I'm doing it. Like I was like, I'm gonna start a podcast, and this is what I'm gonna do. So I'm experimenting with things. I'm trying new things out. Hopefully it goes all good. And yeah, I'll talk about sports. I'll talk about whatever just comes to my mind. Cause me, I'm a big sports guy, and I'm a big music guy. I love music. I love movies. Stuff you can talk about like nonstop. So. Yeah, this will be going like off. I love comic books, and I'm a big nerd. I'm a big closet nerd. Like, if people don't for people who don't know me, I'm a big closet nerd. I kind of don't express myself out there, but if you see the tattoos, I got a Green Lantern and a Captain America tattoo, and then I got a Invader Zim tattoo. So for people that really know me, they know I'm a big junkie into geeky stuff like comics and anime and all that shit. Big Dragon Ball Z fan. Yeah, so that's how it is. It's gonna be whatever I just feel like talking about. And but anyways, a little background story. I'm the oldest of three from my dad. I'm the oldest of three. My sister is 2 years younger than me, but basically like a year and a half. And then we have a little brother. He's 6 years younger than me. His name's Hunter. My sister's name's Kirsten. And my dad, it was me, my dad, and my sister. Kind of when we were younger, our mom passed away when I was 2. And so yeah, it's been me, my dad, and her, most of our lives. And like, I've had obviously family come along, but for the most part, it's us three. Didn't grow up with a mom, so I'm real close. We're real close with our dad. It's mine and hers real dad, and then Hunter's our half brother. But that don't make no difference. He's still our little brother. And yeah, I got no kids. I try and live my life the way I want to live it, because I don't let my past or stuff affect me as much. So when people are like, why don't you have like a set goal that you want to do? I do, but I don't. Like I want to just live my life how I want to live it, how people around me who's passed away live it. Like my grandma, she was never really showed her feelings. Like, oh, she did, but like she was always in pain, constant pain, and you never saw that from her. So I kind of lived like that. So people kind of think I'm not putting a wall up on purpose, but like how I was raised and stuff, like I've had a lot of shit happen. So I kind of put up a wall just so it doesn't I don't get hurt in the long run, if that makes sense. So yeah, it sucks, but it doesn't. Like I've met some cool people in my life that I still talk to, and they're my friends. I consider I'm a big people person, so I kind of trust people way before I should. Like, but that's what happens when you're a people person, a nice guy. I consider myself a nice guy, but other people have their own opinions about me or whatever. That's okay. It's their life. They can live. They can think how they want to think. But for people who really know me, they know I'm a stand-up guy, and I try and do what I can. Like I'm not gonna be like, oh, you owe me this back, like, or you owe me that back because I did this for you. I ain't like that. Like, there's a lot of people in my life who are like that. So if you want me to do something for you, I'm gonna help you out and do it. I don't need no returns back, no money back, like all this stuff. I don't need you to, like, if I'm doing it to help you because you're my friend or I want to help you, like. So yeah, that's how I feel. But I'm not gonna hold it against you like some people do. I'm not gonna throw any names out there, but like, people do hold that against you, and it's kind of stupid, man. Like, if you're my friend or family or anything, like, if you're willing to do it, like, don't be like, I don't know, it's kind of weird, but yeah, I do anything I can for people, and it kind of bites me in the ass sometimes, but you live and you learn. I know who my true friends are, and I know who's truly gonna be there for me in the end. And yeah, like, that's how it is. But when I was out in Cali, man, I got to see my dad. It's been like 3.5 months since I was out in California, so I wasn't gone that long. But it's still good to see like my immediate family, which is my sister, my dad, my brother, my grandpa, and then my 2 nieces and nephew. Like, that's my immediate family. So to be out there for California, it was fun. Christmas in California. Check that video out if you have it. It's on my YouTube channel. It's on YouTube. So, it was a good time. We got to play Speak Out. Me and Kaden did the juju. It's just had fun. Like, me and my dad kicked it, and good times. Like, I love my family. I'm always gonna be there for them, and they know that. They're my number one priority. I'm a real family guy. I don't really care what anybody thinks about that. Like, if you diss my family, I'm gonna be upset about it, and who knows what will happen. But them guys, I'm putting them first before anybody, even myself. I put my family before anybody, and that's always been me. Like, I can't stand that people who've had their mom and dad like together, they hate their mom or their dad or something. And I'm like, so when they're around me talking like that, it's like, how do you guys like think like that? Like, just think if you guys didn't have one of your parents. Like, let's say someone, like, I lost my mom, so I never grew up with a mom. Like, I had a stepmom, but she was whatever. But I never had like a mom that was my mom. So me growing up, my grandma was my mom, and she always did everything she could for us. Like, my grandma was the best. Anything we needed, she did her best to do it. Even when she didn't have the money, she still tried, And I love my grandma so much. I miss her, but she's up there in heaven looking down on me and making sure I'm leading the right path. And like, I'm never gonna forget her. But when people are like, man, my mom's a bitch, or like, for just little shit, like, how do you say that, man? Like, she raised you, dude. Like, let's say you didn't have your mom, like, it was just you and your dad and your other siblings. Like, let's say you didn't have your mom, like, what would you do? Like, you wouldn't know how to live or something, you know? Like, you've always depended on your mom, and she's just gone. Like, or you grew up without one. Like, I don't know. So, I don't know. It kind of bothers me sometimes. And it's crazy to think about like that, but yeah, so hopefully people need to realize like what they have and not what they need. That's how it is. That's what I think about. Like, I legit live my life like day by day. I don't care if I don't have something. I don't need everything. Like, if I want to go get it, I'll obviously go get it. But yeah, but 2016 was pretty cool, man. I got to learn a lot of new things. Like, I studied and went to personal training school, kinda. Like, I bought the book and I did the studying. I just need to take my test, and then I'm gonna be a certified trainer. But as of right now, you know, money struggles, I guess. But yeah, that was a good thing. 2016 was pretty dope, and I learned more in the workout world than I ever thought I would. I never thought I'd be this far along. I've only been in it 3 years, and you can never stop learning. Like, what I go through with my body and how to train is what someone else is completely going through that a different way. Like, I know what I can do and how I better myself when it comes to working out. Like, I really don't eat sweets anymore. I really don't eat fast food that much. Like, sometimes I'll slip up, obviously, but I can eat whenever I want and still be in the best shape of my life. So, yeah, I kind of stepped away from all that junk and shit. Like, I used to be a real sweet tooth. Oh, man, like, I would smack on candy all the time. And now that I started working out, I kind of, like, let all that kind of go. Like, if I want candy, I'll go get some, obviously, just because I'm craving it. Like, a couple weeks ago, I was craving McDonald's. I haven't had in, like, 6 months. I was like, dang, I'm, like, craving a burger. Like, I want a McDonald's burger. I haven't had McDonald's, like, 6 months, and I'm just like, I want a McDonald's. I want something from McDonald's. Went and got it, you know, and that was the only thing I've had from McDonald's in the past 6 months, and I don't regret it or anything, but man, I was just wanted a burger. Like, because my meal consists of like weight gainer shakes or chicken and protein or chicken and tuna, or not chicken and tuna, but chicken and rice, tuna and rice, peanut butter sandwiches, bananas, peanuts, cashews. I love all that shit. So when I can have, if I'm craving like something junky, I'll go get it. Like, I ate a whole box of pizza yesterday by myself, pretty much. Like, my friend Autumn, she had 2 pieces, but other than that, I had the rest. Like, I was just like, dude, I'm so hungry. Destroyed a whole box of pizza. Like, it's like 8 pieces, and I just maxed. I don't know, I was still hungry the rest of the night, so I ate a whole pizza. And I smack on yogurt too. Like, it's not, I don't eat a ton of junk food really. It's more protein. My diet's more protein based than anything. Like, if I'm hungry, I'll eat a Cliff Bar, or I'll eat, you know, like peanuts or something. It's just, now that I live this lifestyle of working out and wanting to be in shape for the rest of my life, I don't eat that much junk food, pretty much. Like, me, I consider junk food now like a lot of stuff in like sugar, or just like McDonald's, or a lot of sweets like cake. Junk food to me is cake, cookies, ice cream, McDonald's obviously, or whatever, any other shit. Like, if I'll be craving Taco Bell for like 3 days in a row. I'll go get Taco Bell. But with me, with my body, I can do that. Like, with other people, they can't. So they look at me like, how do you do that and you're still in like great shape? I'm just like, that's what happens when you work out like nonstop. Your body gets used to that stuff, and it's just But I can talk about that all day, like protein stuff, or not protein, but workout stuff. And I'm just trying to get outside the box with this podcast and stuff, and I know my voice is annoying as fuck. I hate it too, trust me, but if you bear with it, I promise, like, it'll get better. Especially if I have, like, one of my buddies come in and join the podcast or somebody. It'll get better. I'm gonna try and get better over time. It's gonna be pretty lit, as the kids say, because I'm not a kid anymore, but I do not say that. I don't say lit that much. But I love music. Like I said, I love sports. And if I start doing videos, I'll be wearing a beanie. So if I feel like I'm wearing a Cubs beanie right now, huge Cub fans. I'm so glad they won the 2016 World Series. You know, took 108 years. It was worth the wait, trust me. But if I'm wearing I have 32 different beanies. So if I'm wearing a beanie, I'm gonna throw a fact about that team that I'm wearing. So the fact with the Cubs is they won the World Series, obviously. Chris Bryant, he was the only player to be Rookie of the Year, MVP, and whatever they get in college. The only player to win those three things in his first 3 years of baseball. And then my favorite player on the Cubs is Rizzo. I used to be a huge T-Mac fan, so when he used to play in the NBA, my teams were, I still love the Bulls, but I was a big T-Mac fan, so I loved the Magic, and I loved Houston when he went to Houston. And then but always been a big, huge Bulls fan, big, huge Cubs fan, love Michigan football and basketball. Then when it comes to hockey, love the Blackhawks. I love the Red Wings too. I know it's whatever, but I grew up playing NHL 97 on Sega, and I would always be the Red Wings. And then once I got older, I grew up. I started really watching the Blackhawks, and then when they won their first title in 2010, that's when it hit the roof for me too. And then we won in 2012, and then 2014. So, I'm a big Chicago fan. Hate the White Sox, hate the Cardinals, hate the Packers. I hate Ohio State football. I hate Ohio State basketball. There's really no big team I dislike in hockey except for the Blues, because I don't know. I hate St. Louis, so not a big Blues fan. Any other team is cool, whatever. And then with basketball, I dislike Cleveland and Golden State now because there's all these bandwagon fans. Nobody knew who Steph Curry was until last year or 2 years ago. No one even knows. No Warrior fans know what college he came out of. Don't know how many wins they had for his first season on the team. Don't even know who he was. They probably don't even know his dad played in the NBA. That's how bandwagon. And then when it comes to Cleveland, LeBron, he's whatever. He just left Cleveland to go to Miami to play with superstars because he needed his ring so he can be like Jordan, but never be compared to Jordan. Should never compare Jordan and LeBron, ever. Had to go to Cleveland, and then he came back to Cleveland when they started getting good. Now he has Kyrie, who closed those finals out for him last year. And he has Kevin Love and has all these people come and help him, man. So that's my rant on the Cleveland and Golden State. And now the Golden State has Durant. Come on, man. Come on. No one even knows where Durant came out of. Bruh. God. Anyways, I think I'm gonna keep this first one short. Keep it at 20 minutes. Yeah, hopefully big things come, and hopefully you guys can listen to me more. And hope you guys enjoy it. Yeah, so leave a like, drop some comments if you want, and I'll talk to you guys later.